Peace. Welcome to another daily reading here at Water-Trine-Flow. Today's reading is for the weekend, September 6th, 2019 through September 8th, 2019. Our oracle card pull for today or this weekend is number 48. Again, the wishing well. So truly, the universe is working with us right now. We're on the right path, and pretty much whatever we throw in this well, it's like set your intention and leave it up to spirit because it's going to come through for you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have number 33, Peaks of Joy. This breaks down to the number 6. This is a 3. Okay. This is Peaks of Joy. Pretty much whatever you're asking for, whatever your intention is right now, it's coming from a place of joy. When you get it, share that joy with others. So it's all about, to me, this is about to whom much is given, much is required. So when you get your wish and you're so joyful, be sure to share that with others. And oftentimes, Spirit will grant our wish if our wish or our intention is not selfish. If we want it so that we can improve ourselves for other people, like our children, our family, or if we want to make some sort of large, positive change in the world or the world around us, our surrounding community. Those wishes are quickly granted, But let's get into our tarot for the weekend. Really, I expect us to gain some of the things that we have been asking for and to be joyous about it over the weekend and willing to share it with others. Okay? So we're going to do our tarot spread. I just wanted to say this because I looked at it. The bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So that's legacy. That's being blessed, and sharing it with others, your family, your lineage, being blessed to the point that you have stability to pass on to your descendants, generational wealth. Okay, let's get our cards for this weekend, September 6th through the 8th, 2019. Please give us cards, clear and direct guidance. I'm not going to take these because it's 2, but we have here the Death card and the Queen of Cups. This is Scorpio and I want to say Cancer. But water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, okay? With those together, I feel like it's the end of emotionality. It's the end of, that queen can be sometimes somewhat sympathetic to a fault. And I think we are finished with that. She can contain, the emotions are contained within that cup now. And there's the end to some emotional situation. There we go, our one card. The 9 of Swords. This card has been coming up quite a bit in our readings. Okay, what's going on with the 9 of Swords? We have the 5 of Wands. This can be challenges, competition. We're worried about it. There's some type of worry. But, with our oracle cards, leave it in the hands of the Lord. Okay. What's at the root of it? At the root of it is what I first thought when I saw this card: children, worried about children, or making sure that we give our children what they need to be full emotional humans. I don't know. Fulfilling the cups of our children. Because I got children with that card, like, immediately. Hangman. In the recent past, what's that card in the recent past? In the recent past, we have judgment, making an assessment and coming to a judgment or a conclusion about situations and people in our life. In the recent past, we've come to some type of judgment. Most probable outcome is the Fool. Brand new start. Jumping off the ledge, something completely and totally new. We've never done or tried before. Moving in a new direction. And our near future. The Six of Swords. Moving on to less troubled waters. Moving on to a new idea. And it's like we're taking our children and moving on. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have moving on. The Eight of Cups. Leaving what we've built as far as emotional satisfaction. And we're leaving it in search of more emotional satisfaction, but also enlightenment. Okay. We're leaving to find more information. Like, we feel like there's got to be more out there. All right. Okay. So in the center of the reading, we have some anxiety, some fear, some doubt, some worry. Okay. That's going on, maybe keeping us up at night, or it's just, really something that's on our minds. And it has something to do with some type of challenge we're facing. Now, the wands can represent fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but also it is work, okay, action. So there's some type of action we can take that would alleviate this stress, or we're stressing over the action that we have to take. We feel like there's some type of challenge or thing that needs to be done. And we're ruminating or thinking about the best way to do that. It has something to do with our children. This is the Six of Cups. And immediately when I saw it today, I thought of the children. And so this can be a gift, because the six can represent, gifts, but it can be providing for our children. It can be, we have here two major arcana, cups, swords. It can be, with the swords, it can be providing for our children's schooling or intellect. Worried about our children's intellect. Worried about the challenges our children may face when it comes to giving them a proper upbringing. But that's at the root of it all. We are wanting to give our children something better than what we had. I really get children from this card. So I'm trying to come up with something other than children, but that's just what keeps echoing in my mind. So giving our children something better than we've had in the past. And in the recent past, we have judgment. So it's like we have something happen, possibly some type of challenge or some way of doing things that had us make a judgment about how we want to go about raising our children. And I see the child here. I see the father, the mother, the child here on the judgment card. Even though there are other people and the angel is sounding the horn for all, I really get family here. And there's a child in this card, there's children in this card, and we also have children in this card. I just really feel kids. But yeah, so this weekend judgment can also be reunion. So maybe in the recent past, someone has made a decision to reunite with their children, um, because they really miss them. They want to spend some time with them. So yeah, someone's made a judgment when it comes to their their kids and how they are interacting with their children. The most probable outcome is the Fool. So I think we're going to make a fresh start, okay? With the most probable outcome is we're evaluating and we are deciding which way to go with the challenge that we see, with the problem that we face here. We're deciding which way to go, and it's going to be a brand new direction, something we've never done before, not something from the past, because we want something different than what was available in the past. So we're going to jump off the cliff and try something new we haven't tried before. We're going to embark on a new journey. And in the near future, as I say that, we're embarking on a new journey. We're taking our children and we're embarking on a new journey of ideas, because this is the Swords card, represents our thoughts and ideas. And it is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, the thinking, like the thinking signs. So we are embarking on possibly a new journey of education. So at the bottom of the deck, also, we're leaving the norm behind. We're leaving behind that which we thought would be fulfilling, and we're going in search of new cups. Okay. As far as with the wishing well, I feel like this is a new idea we have about interacting with our children, dealing with our children, possibly reuniting with our children if you're separated from them. And it's going to bring us so much joy. Okay. And it's something we've been wanting to do anyway. And now I feel like we're being pressed to do so because of some challenge. We now really have no other choice. So we're trying to figure out how to do it, and we will. Put it in the hands of the Lord. Drop it in the wishing well, and you'll be able to move on to new ideas because it's something that is there for us. Anyway, this is what we need to do. This is our purpose. This is what everything has led us to. So don't, be stressed and worried about jumping into this new start. You will get assistance as needed to move forward. Okay. Let's pull an advice card from our Earth Magic Oracle deck. Okay. By Stephen D. Farmer. Earth Magic, please give us advice for the weekend. For the weekend, I feel like we're really going to be researching, investigating, finding a solution to whatever this Five of Wands, Nine of Swords situation is. We're going to move on, start something new. And our advice card is love and compassion. Okay? Let's read that. Turned right to it. In this, let's see. In this beautiful image, we see hands reaching toward each other through a heart. The green field surrounding them is the color of the fourth or heart chakra. It's when we feel love in our heart center that we not only naturally emit the healing energy of compassion, but we also attract love and compassion. Studies by the Heart Math Institute reveal that the electrical signals from the heart are up to 60 times stronger than the brain's, and the magnetic field is as much as 5,000 times more powerful. It's a given that our thinking patterns affect our feelings and, in turn, our reality. What we put out, whether it's love, fear, empathy, sadness, contains an incredible amount of power to shape and influence our reality. When the focus of our attention and intention is love and compassion, we recognize no separation between self and other. All wounds stem from the illusion of separation from source and all of creation. The route to healing this wound is through cultivating love and compassion for every being on this planet, including yourself. Not a bland standard of unquestioned acceptance, but a heartfelt sense of profound relatedness to whatever you perceive as apart from yourself. True compassion requires not only the feeling of warmth that emanates when you're in touch with your heart center, but in acts of kindness, even if this simply means being a fully attentive listener. Respect the fact that your heart is a giver, which, putting out electrical energy, and a receiver, drawing in magnetic energy. These energies are best sensed by attending to the steady flow of your breathing, while also noticing your heart area. Righteousness, fear, anger, and judgment are some common ways to block your natural desire to love. Forgiveness is not only letting go of judgment, but also seeing through the illusion that you and all that is are separate. Look about you and inside of you and do your best to love whatever you see. Okay. At the bottom of this deck, we have reflection, the winter solstice. To me, that means reflecting upon ourselves and seeing ourselves in those around us, seeing ourselves in our children. What is it that you would have done differently for yourself in the past if you were able to turn back the clock and redo your childhood? What is it that you would have done differently? What judgments would you have made? What judgments should be released? Because judgment can block us from our heart chakra. Love and compassion. Let's move in love and compassion this weekend. Whatever we come across, whatever squabbles or challenges, competition we come across this weekend, however it makes us worry, the way to release that worry is to release judgment and start fresh and move forward with the children in mind. Okay? We'll be able to reach peaks of joy. I'm sorry if this is a bit lackluster today. I'm not feeling the best, but I did want to get the weekend reading out. And, possibly if I'm feeling better during the weekend, I'll do an oracle reading. So show love and compassion, release judgment, and, have a fresh new start. Have a new outlook when it comes to any type of strife or stress that comes about. And move yourself and your children, your lineage, your family, those that you care for. Move them into calmer waters and new ideas. Okay? All right, that's our weekend reading for September 6th through September 8th, 2019. Thank you so much for watching. My email is below. And yeah. Peace.